There are people you have to turn away from in order for you to create a reset. If you speak to the wrong people, they will counsel you to stay in your bondage. They say, how dare you trying to become something in life? Who has become anything in your family? You are too old. You are too tall. You are too short. You are too black. You are too white. You are too weak. You are not smart enough. You are not intelligent enough. You are too sick. You have the wrong gender. You have the wrong race. You have the wrong education. There are people that you talk to that will destroy the passion of God in your life. When you get to those people, your responsibility is to turn away. They could be Eliab in your life. They could be your older brother, your older sister, your younger brother. They could be family. They could be boss. They could be co-worker. They could be friends. They could be your neighbor. There are people that speak fear into your life. There are people that try to discourage you from your assignment. If David has listened to his older brother, you will have never heard of his name. They had the same guy. They were afraid. David had the same guy, and he was enraged for God. If David has listened to Eliab, you will have never heard of David. There will be no killing of Goliath. Goliath will still be harassing them till today, 2020. So he entered into his heart, then began to speak. I will kill him. Is there a Goliath in your life that you need to kill? Have you identified a Goliath in your life, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your family? Have you identified a Goliath of addiction? Have you identified a Goliath of infirmity or poverty? Have you identified a Goliath of never amounting to anything? Always under, never above. Have you identified Goliath of impossibility? Goliath are always big. You will never see a short Goliath. If it's not big and intimidating and overwhelming and massive and huge, it is not the Goliath. Goliath are problems in your life that looks unsurmountable. Goliath are problems that other people face and failed. Goliath are problems that other people runs away from. But if you defeat that Goliath, you become somebody. Are you listening to me? It doesn't matter how long you have been in this bondage. It doesn't matter how many times you have failed. It's time for you to rise up and say, enough. It's enough. So David began to speak, began to decree, began to declare, began to prophesy, began to speak. No matter who said what to him, it doesn't matter. Even King Saul, because of our time, I'm not going to, you can read the entire story. Even King Saul told David, you cannot face this man. Have you ever faced a situation where everybody tells you it cannot be done? You cannot face this man. You cannot fight this man. This man has been a warrior since he was a child, since he was a youth, and you are just a young man. You cannot defeat him. You know what David said? David began to give his testimony. Has God ever blessed you? Has God ever seen you through? Has God ever made a way for you where there seems to be no way? Has God ever done impossible things for you? David began to share his testimony. David said, listen to me. Once upon a time, I was on the backside of the desert. I was watching my father's flock, and there come a bear, and there come a lion, and they came after the sheep. And instead of me to run away, I ran after them. Most people, how many of you will run towards the lion? See, David thinks differently. When David saw Goliath, he saw tax-free living. When he saw Goliath, he said, I don't have to look cute. The king's daughter is going to be my wife. I don't even need to impress her. She's a free royal wife. Other people saw death when they saw Goliath. They saw anxiety. They saw frustration. He saw free money. He saw being the in-law of the king. And he saw Do you know how beautiful king's children are? You don't believe me? Come and look at my daughter. So guys, stay away. I'm watching you guys. David said, what? I don't have to impress. I just need to kill this one to get that one. You are dead. Goliath, you are dead. You are so dead you don't even know. Let me kill you quickly. This is different. So when he saw the lion, when he saw the bear, instead of him to run, he said, whoa, I'm going to kill you. I think, I think when the lion and the bear saw David, they were afraid. Because they've never seen men coming towards them. They see men run away from them. He said, let me share my testimony. I killed the bear. I killed the lion. And the same God that gave me the lion, that put the bear into my hand, that same God is going to put this fool in my hand. And I'm going to kill him. Listen, he shared that testimony with Saul. He said, don't be afraid. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. It's my choice. And then when he saw Goliath, he told Goliath the same story. He said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to feed your head to the birds of the air. I'm going to feed your body to the beast of the field. I'm going to mess you up. Because of you, I'm going to be popular. I'm going to be famous. You are my ticket to stardom. In order for you to be great, you have to be willing to take great chances. You have to be willing to make great choices. You have to be willing to do something nobody else is willing to do. David went from nobody to somebody overnight. He began to speak to Goliath. He told Goliath exactly what he was going to do to him. And the Bible says he ran. Watch this. He ran towards Goliath. Many of us are running away from our Goliath. You have not been designed to run away from your problem. You have been designed to run towards your problem and overcome your problem. Because your problem is your stepping stone to your stardom. God allowed problems in our life in order for us to be more than conqueror. You can never be more than conqueror if you have not conquered anything. This place is too big. How can you afford this place? How can you pay for this place? That is why I'm doing it. At least if I fail, I'm just like one of you. But if I succeed, I look cute. If I succeed, and I end up paying for this, I end up paying for that, and we start this business, and we start this ministry, and we impact the world, then I become an eternal excellency and the joy of many generations. My name will be written in the book of life. In history, 100 years from now, if Jesus started, they will say there was some ugly black guy that came from Nigeria that took over this place. You need to meet him. Look at his status. Look at his picture. We don't even know how to pronounce his name. But you cannot deny his exploit. That is how you become a champion. You run towards Goliath. You do something other people are not willing to do. Trusting God. He says, you come to me with sword and spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord. And that God will put you in my hands today. And I'm going to kill you. And it took an ordinary thing, a stone. Have you ever seen anybody that goes to war, that goes to Iraq to fight Saddam Hussein with stones? Your enemy is coming with nuclear weapon, atomic weapon, AK-47, machine gun, and you came with 5 smooth stones? That tells you that you know God. That tells you that there's something about you that is different from others, because you are not depending on your strength or your expertise. You are depending on God, a higher power, invisible but undeniable.